Hey guys, Jason here for Chart Guys checking in on gold. Hope you had a great long weekend if you're down in the USA. I myself managed to get some fishing in, went up Friday to the cabin, did literally nothing for the entire evening, stared at a campfire, totally detached, very meditative. It was wonderful. Got up early, hit the lakes, and I was out there for a few hours. It was fantastic. But we're going to do our normal check-in on gold. We'll start the monthly time frame, and we can see that so far, with a few days left in May, we have held EMA 26 for the second month. So April, we can see that nice bounce off EMA 26 support. May, bounce off EMA 26 support. And we've got ourselves a nice spinning top. This is an indecision candlestick, and it's a tighter range than the last spinning top. So that tells us that things are very, very tight here on the weekly time frame, and more likely will be apparent on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, which we know to be the truth because we've been watching gold for a while, but we'll get into that as we tighten up. So here's our monthly EQ still in play. Bears want to break EMA 26 and fall down, setting a lower high somewhere around, let's call it 1180. Bulls want to maintain this level because we're already well into our EQ. They want to maintain this low, come back, and then break the high over here, our current high. Let's update our chart first of all, of 1346.743. So that's the target for the bulls if they want to get up there and crack this EQ to the upside. Weekly time frame looks a little better. Let's zoom out. And the EQ is harder to see, but these are the same levels. So see, here's our tightening range here on the weekly time frame. Very, very tight. EQ still in play. And it looks like, let's zoom in a little bit, see how we are doing with this EMA levels. We're still being held down by EMA 26. So this is where we get into this range bound trading where we are being supported by EMA 26 in the monthly. And on the weekly time frame, we get major resistance here from our EMA 12. And it doesn't seem to matter too much if we're closing under EMA 26 because we have done that consistently without any follow through. So right now, it's all about bulls grinding this EMA 26. And then it's going to be a loss of this major level down here. Should we get here, 1266.421. That's going to be a double bottom low. Lose that level, and you got a long way to go down here to 1233 before you find support in the weekly time frame. Daily time frame starts to look a little bit familiar. This is where we spend a lot of our analysis, and we can see that there's our wedge. We got a failed breakout. We got a bounce, a higher low over 1266, so 1269, coming back up, getting above our trend line. So this is a 4-hour wedge. Let's go there, 4-hour time frame. Here's our wedge. We stayed inside this range for quite a long time. Finally got a breakout on good volume. Set up a nice continuation move to the upside of this bull flag. Completely failed. Price falls down to support, falls through support, bounces around a little bit, manages to get that low, that higher low on the daily time frame, and then back up. Minimal resistance, that trend line resistance here, minimal resistance there. I think it was only visible on the 5-minute time frame or the 15. Doesn't matter. We got back up above, and now we've fallen back down for a back test. What we wanted to see on the break of this pattern initially was going to be a move to the upside, either a continuation move off of a bull flag, coming back down. We wanted to come down and test what used to be our resistance as a new support. That support failed. We fell through. We managed to take it out again. Now we're doing another try here. I'm going to make a second attempt to see if we can hold this level as a support. If it holds, we have a chance to move to the upside, but we've already lost it on one occasion, so we shouldn't be surprised if it holds again. Historically, it hasn't been a really strong support for us. So we'll see what happens here on the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour trend has changed. We've lost our trend of higher lows, and we're now setting up a possible downtrend, in which case we'll bounce, set a high lower than 1287.451. So that would look like something like that. Come back down, and we could really just keep on doing that, bouncing along supporting lines here until we get to 1266. 1266 is the magic number that the bears need to crack in order to see major continuation to the downside on the weekly and monthly time frames. If bulls are able to create a 4-hour uptrend, retake 1287, what we're going to look for is a higher low somewhere above the supporting zone on this trend, and continue slowly edging to the upside. In order to do that, the whole market really is going to have to take a nosedive, and it's really indecisive right now what is going to happen. All we know is we can play our price action, we can play our trends, and we can react to what is given to us. Hourly time frame, let's take a look, see what's going on. There is our support, multiple bounces off that trend line. Currently trying to get back over EMA 12. We need to get over EMA 12 for a sustained move. And we have a key level that we need to crack here, which is the initial high of our bounce, 1280.380. If we don't get over that, then we're still in an hourly downtrend, and we will expect more downside to come as a result. That's it for me today. Lots of gold talk. Talk to you tomorrow. Again, hope you had a great weekend, and I look forward to spending the week with you.